first things first, you need to go to the Chrome Web Store. If you just go to Google, type in Chrome Web Store, it'll take you here. And then the first extension that we're going to look at is called Iorad, I-O-R-A-D. As you can see, it's a tutorial builder. It's claiming to be the fastest tutorial builder on the planet. It is pretty simple. So let's say that I want to explain to somebody how to find our student assistance program referral form, SAP. So what I would do is once I have that extension downloaded, it's going to be this pink square right here. It's called Iorad, the tutorial builder. If I click on this, maybe, go to the web. Okay. Google.com. Click on Iorad. And then I'm going to click Capture. Start. Once that countdown is done, let's again just say I wanted to go to nesd1.org. And then high school, student assistance program. And then again, if I go all the way to the bottom, I have my 3 referrals. I could just click on referral form. All right. So that's how you get to the SAP permissions. Iorad is really nice because all it simply does is break that down into step-by-step instructions. It's almost like a map quest of sorts for navigating the internet. It breaks it down into simple, basic instructions. So how is this useful? Let me show you. So I click on that square again when I'm done. You see it turns into a pink check mark. I click done. And what it's going to do is, again, show me the simple steps. Click here, click there, click here, done. So if I click up here, so it says step 1 of 5. If I click right, it tells me, oh, hey, you're supposed to click on the Northeast High School. Oh, yeah. And then student assistance program, referral form, and then it takes me into the actual form itself. So I can take this tutorial and I could send this to a parent that really didn't know how to navigate the website. I could send this to a new staff member. As a teacher, I could use this if a student's out of town on vacation and they can't seem to locate the file that we really need them to use, even though they've been using Google Classroom for, like 3 or 4 years now, and they should definitely know how to do it, but they just claim not to. It takes the guesswork out of things. It also eliminates the need to send, 3-page long emails back and forth between the student that you're trying to help. In the world that we're living in, it's never, it's always good, I should say, to be able to send just simple, easy instructions. And this is a really nice way of doing that. So once I have my tutorial built, I can then take this and click preview and finish, and then link and embed. Link and embed. And then I can take the short form of the link, and then I could send this, whether it's via Google Classroom, Gmail, or however I want to send it to a student. I could even, hyperlink this into a Google Doc if that's where the student and I were communicating. However you need to do it. Now that hyperlink, let's just go ahead and drop it in a new doc, just so you guys can see. Again, anybody who then accesses this hyperlink, Control V to paste it in, link, and then take this, and anybody who has access to this link will then see the tutorial that we built. And they just have to click start, and again, make their way through the document. Okay? Very simple, simplistic way of doing things. All right, the second tech tip that I have for you this week is using Mote to record audio instructions or feedback across the Google suite of apps. So that's Classroom, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Forms, all of those things. And you actually can see it right here, so that saves me a click or a type. So if I go to Mote, it says voice notes and feedback. As you can see, I've already downloaded it. Let's just talk about the practical application first for you as teachers. If I'm using Mote, let's just say in a very, very real possibility, you miss a day unexpectedly. We've all been told, you're supposed to have your emergency lesson plan at the ready, but you and I both know that that doesn't always work, especially if you're teaching something that's very content driven and you constantly are moving from one thing to the next. Class 1 is supposed to be the same as class 3, but you know that they're not moving at the same pace. So you need individualized instructions and plans for every single class. Mote allows you to take those emergency plans or any posts that you have in Google Classroom and to record yourself giving instructions. So let's just say you are really, really sick, but you uploaded all your plans to Classroom. They're there, but they're not perfect. This allows you to tweak them, to add, changes of direction, whatever you want to say. So here's just an example from my experience. Quarter 3, Wordle went really well. It was a lot of posting to Google Classroom, though. I constantly had to upload a new Wordle of the day and delete the old ones. Sometimes I'd forget to attach them to every single class that I needed to, all 5 places. So I had to constantly go back and check and make sure it was all good. Now, 4th quarter, I would like to do something senior based, and this has been posted since last Thursday or Friday, I want to say. And it's a senior photo contest where they submit a baby photo, a toddler photo, a photo of themselves when they were much, much younger than they are now. And then we'll be guessing them. I thought it was pretty cool. Apparently they don't think so. So if you're a senior teacher, start kicking them into gear. I really want those pictures turned in. But with that being said, based off of what I'm seeing, the fact that only 19 of them have turned it in, which obviously I know that there's not that many more. The numbers are skewed because people just never get deleted from the Google Classroom. But let's just say that I really wanted to encourage them to do the right thing and submit their photos here. I can attach a comment using Mote down here at the bottom to record myself saying something. Seniors, pickers, need you to step it up. You have 19 of you have turned this in. 19. There are over 100 of you in the graduating class of 2022. I would like everyone to be represented in this competition. Please submit your pictures as soon as humanly possible. Thank you, Mr. Garland. All right. So you can see here it says click to hear my voice note. So I'm going to take this. I don't actually want to post this because that would seem rude. But if I just copy paste this into a new browser, should. Seniors, pickers, need you to step it up. You have 19 of you have turned this in. 19. Okay, so as you can see, that works. I'm going to, as I mentioned, delete this and count on my teachers to actually kick the seniors in the rear end, if you will, and make them start to turn these in. Mote's awesome. It can be used as feedback in a Google form. It can be used in Google Docs. Maybe you have some really detailed feedback that you would like to give to a student who's writing an essay for you, and it would be quicker to just say what you want to say rather than try to type it all out and hope that they understand. Similarly to what we did in Iorad, it's a time saver because it's a lot easier to talk sometimes than it is to type. And also we can get emotion and, dictate how we're actually thinking and feeling rather than trying to hope that our message is received through our typed words. I really like Mote. It's pretty awesome. Hopefully you can find a use for it in your classrooms. The final tip, and if you've been in the district since the pandemic, you know what this is, and maybe you don't. Maybe you know what it is even if you didn't work here in 2020 and beyond. This one's called Screencastify. What I've been using to make all of these videos. It's very simple video editing software, not even software. It's just an extension that you can download to your Chrome, and then you can use it to create videos, edit those videos, and there's an awesome amount of storage in an online library. So I'm not going to go into all the details of how it works, but you guys can see it's a screen video recorder. It's used for making tutorials, just screen grabs. Again, everything that I've done for this video and the other 3 as well has been done and created in Screencastify. So if you look, there's this little this icon here. It tells me how long I've been recording. It allows me to restart, pause, stop, or just throw it straight in the trash. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this running and show you what it looks like after the fact. So you have all of those controls there. You click on it to start. You choose what screens you want to present. When you're done, it will take your video and it will save it to your My Video folder. From there, you can choose what to do with it. Like I said, you can edit it. You can, cut pieces out. You can, send it to other applications. Like I use Canva to take all my videos, upload them here, and drop them into my timeline in my video creation. But what you also have is this toolbar at the bottom. So there's mouse pointers, pens, rectangles, stickers, erasers. You have all kinds of different tools that are built into Screencastify that make it, pretty unique. And while it's simple, it's also very useful. So if you're in need of creating a quick video, rather than doing Iorad or using Mote, you think it'd be easiest to just show somebody, what you plan to do. Record yourself using Screencastify. It's really not that difficult. Like I said, you just bounce back and forth between the tabs that you want to showcase. When you're done, you just click to end it. It saves automatically. And then from there, you can download it, upload it. You can export straight to YouTube if it's that, if that's how you want to do it. But as you can see, over the years, you build up quite the library of different things. So this goes all the way back to when I was doing Greek mythology in 2020. So just thought I'd showcase that as well. Just another way of connecting with your students when you can't physically be present with them.